Hi, this is Rainbow Unicorn Cat 1. Earlier this week, American Girl sent an email to select Berry members. In that email, they invited people to a book brunch for Girl of the Year 2024 release. That email had a lot of information that I was really happy to learn about. In this video, I'm going to talk about what Lila is going to look like and what are her hobbies going to be. And by the way, if you're new to this channel and interested in all things American Girl but not yet subscribed, please do so. And turn the notification bell so YouTube will let you know every time I post a new video. I usually post every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but sometimes I post on other days as well. I always post the latest American Girl news and links. I also post crafts and unboxing. First of all, there are already 2 videos about Lila Monetti on my channel. The first one I made back in spring, when her logo was just leaked. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll put the link to it in the description box below. In that video, I talked about big ticket items. And then there's another video my mom posted last Monday. This is more about what Lila's gonna look like. So if you haven't seen that video, I recommend checking it out as well. And basically, the latest email confirms that Lila is gonna be an equestrian. This symbol was in the email subject line. So there's a person riding a horse and a gymnast. This might signify 2 different hobbies or 1 hobby. Several people on Instagram think this means equestrian vault. It's a sport where a gymnast performs gymnastic tricks on a horse. It looks pretty dangerous to me. I'm not sure that American Girl's gonna go for a sport like this. But on the other hand, who knows? This might also mean 2 separate hobbies. It might mean that Lila likes to ride horses, or that her family lives on a ranch, or they have some sort of business that's about horses. And she also does gymnastics. So horses and gymnastics might be unrelated hobbies. Also, there will be Summer Olympics in Paris in 2024. And there are equestrian sports featured as well as gymnastics. But equestrian vault isn't one of the Olympic sports. American Girl usually likes to make a girl interested in sports when there's Summer or Winter Olympics. So it 100% makes sense that Lila's into some sort of sport. My guess would be gymnastics, but she also likes to ride horses. Please let me know what you think about it in the comments below. We already had 2 equestrian girls of the year before. It was Nikki and Sage. So it's been quite a while since we had a girl of the year that's interested in horses, and I think this is a great idea. So instead of a standard pet like a cat or a dog, we'll probably get a horse in Lila's collection. We might also get another pet as well, like what happened with Nikki. Nikki had both a horse and a dog. Now let's talk about what Lila is most likely to look like. This is an edit I made earlier this week, and I don't think Lila's gonna look like this. I don't think she's gonna have curly hair. I think she's gonna have straight hair in a braid like it's featured on her logo. I'm 99% sure she's gonna have very fair skin. So if you think she has an Italian last name, so she should have olive skin, that's not entirely true. As my mom talked about in a previous video, a lot of people in the north of Italy have light skin, light eyes, and light hair. Go to that video and check the comments under it. Several people commented that they have relatives from northern Italy, and they all have light skin, light eyes, and light hair. And as I already mentioned, Monetti's the last name from the north of Italy. Also, let's take a look at this logo. I actually enlarged the braid part, and this is the color of the braid. Well, it's one of the colors. Obviously, she's not going to have red or pink hair. I believe this is Lila's hair color. Of course, this might be her horse's hair color. And it's true some people braid their horse's tails, but in my opinion, this is Lila's hair. And this one's kind of strawberry blonde. I also think she's going to come with either 1 or 2 braids. So she's going to have fair skin, strawberry blonde hair, and it only makes sense that she's going to have freckles too. So all the edits I'm going to show you in the last part of this video are going to have freckles. The eye color is a little bit different. I personally believe she's going to have light blue eyes. They also might bring back Caroline's eyes. Remember, they brought Marie Grace's eyes for Rapunzel, so it's possible they'll bring back eye colors that are discontinued. It's also possible there will be a new eye color introduced. The new limited edition dolls are hopefully coming next week, and it's very possible we'll get the Frozen sisters. Remember, Elsa has this very light ice blue eye color, so maybe they'll use it for Lila too. I don't know. Now let's talk about the face molds. First, let's cross out the ones that I don't think they're going to use. So all the dolls they're using for African American dolls, I don't think they're going to use. That includes Addie, Sinelli, McKenna, and Claudie. I don't think they're going to use Kaya or Jess mold too. That would just be too controversial. A lot of people would be unhappy. I'm pretty sure American Girl's going to use molds that they usually use for Caucasian characters. I don't think they're going to use a classic mold. The only two Equestrian Girls of the Year we had before were Nikki and Sage, and they both had classic mold. This would make Lila look too similar to them. In my opinion, the most likely molds are Marie Grace, Joss, and Josefina. So let's start with the edits. In my opinion, the least likely out of these three is Marie Grace, and that's because we just had Coffee Girl of the Year with Marie Grace face mold, and then we also got Rapunzel. And I think while it's possible, it's unlikely that Lila will have Marie Grace face mold. This is what Lila would look with blue eyes if American Girl decides to use Marie Grace face mold. I think this looks pretty unique. She does look a bit like Rapunzel, but Rapunzel's a limited edition doll. And this is what she'd look like with Caroline's eyes. I think this looks pretty good. The last edit with Marie Grace face mold has brown eyes. I think it is possible that she'll have brown eyes too. American Girl never made a redhead with brown eyes. I think that would be an interesting combination. Anyway, let's move on to the next face mold. The next one is Josefina, and I think it's the number 2 most likely mold that they're going to use. American Girl seems to really like Josefina mold. They made so many Girls of the Year with that mold. I personally would prefer them not to use it this time, but I think it is very likely that Lila will have Josefina face mold. This is what she looks like with blue eyes. I think she looks pretty good. And this is what she'd look like with Caroline's eyes. I think this looks good too. The next one's with the eyes that don't exist yet. This is the icy blue I was talking about. This edit looks a little bit creepy, but that might be because I used Our Generation eyes. American Girl might have more realistic looking eyes. I really hope American Girl brings more eye colors. And finally, this is Lila with brown eyes. By the way, please let me know in the comments below which of the possible edits is your favorite. And finally, Joss mold. I personally believe this is the most likely mold American Girl is going to use for Lila, but I don't work for them, so I don't really know. For this edit, I used a custom doll image from Lisa Minka. I'll put the link to her Instagram in the description box below. I just couldn't find Joss with freckles. Anyway, this is what she would look like with blue eyes. In my opinion, this is what Lila Monetti is going to look like. And the next one's Lila with Caroline eyes. And I think this one's very pretty too. And here's what Lila would look like with ice blue eyes. Let me know in the comments what you think about this one. And finally, the one with brown eyes. And by the way, the dress I'm using is a prototype dress from Sage's collection. American Girl is most likely not going to use it. But it looks like Lila's collection is going to have pink, peach, red, and gold. So I thought this was a fitting choice. This dress is one of the possible Sage meet outfits. So let me know which of the edits you think is most likely. And also let me know which one is your favorite. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button. And if you enjoy all things American Girl but not yet subscribed, please do so. And turn on the notification bell so YouTube will let you know every time I post a new video. I usually post every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but sometimes I post on other days as well. I also post the latest American Girl news and leaks. I also post crafts and unboxing. Thanks for watching and see you next time!